going on YouTube? E-rud here for Pro Entertainment Gaming. I'm going to show you the leveling spec I plan on using for Reaper of Souls on my Wizard. It's a fire spec, and I'll show you the basic breakdown of my gear. After buffs, my paper doll DPS is 463,000. I'll give you a quick overview here. The helm's actually the first legendary I got after the new patch. I don't actually use mirror image, but the toughness advantage was in it. I was only losing 1% DPS for switching it out, so I kept it. Here's some of the other stuff we got going on. Just a quick look. Some mediocre pieces, got a couple of good pieces in there. It's all pretty much old school. It's been pretty difficult to find upgrades in spite of the new patch. I'll give you a look at the spec really quick. Flaming Blades on Spectral Blade, obviously, since we're going for raw DPS on fire. It stacks up pretty quickly. I have a little bit of attack speed, and it stacks up to 20 and 50. A lot of times when I'm in the middle of a lot of stuff. Got Molten Impact. That's pretty good for melting elites and stuff. You get some big numbers, but I'm pretty sure Meteor Shower's better DPS, just because of the amount that you can actually cast it. Spark Flint on the Familiar. Gale Force Energy Twister. Yeah, I've seen that crit for 1.2 million itself. It's pretty good as far as the rest of the spec goes, because obviously it increases fire damage now as well. Force Weapon on the magic weapon, they buffed it up to 20%. Pinpoint Barrier, obviously. Glass Cannon, Blur. Pretty epic change in my opinion that they changed to 17% all damage instead of just melee. And Conflagration obviously works perfectly with the spec, just to get some bigger numbers. I'll give you a quick look at how it works. Go to Fields of Misery, maybe find an elite or something. The spec is basically just get in melee range and spam as much as you want to. Try to constantly reposition to avoid being surrounded like any other time with any other squishier casting class. This is obviously only Act 1, nothing special, just Torment 2. I can do Torment 3 relatively simply. I haven't really tried anything above that. As you can see, stuff is dying really quickly. I have some pretty decent gear, which with the new stuff I haven't really seen too many bad pieces, so I think if you're a little under-geared before, from the new patch, before this patch, I think you'll be finding relatively similar gear to mine before Reaper of Souls comes out, with just a little bit of the time investment. Not really much at all. Things just kind of melt. You get your twisters stacked up. See some big numbers by itself, even with just a couple of stacks of the healing blades, the astral blades. All right. Once again, this is E-rud from Pro Entertainment Gaming. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the expansion.